Welcome to Tasty Good PDX. Today I'm at, it's a Neapolitan wood-fired stove in a food truck. Only in Portland, Oregon will you see that. There's a lot of wood-fired stoves and pizzas made in the city. All over the place you can find them, but not in a food truck. That's what we'll be tasting today on Tasty Good PDX. Ethan, the owner, is gonna make me some great wood-fired Neapolitan pizza.
Hi, I'm Ethan Demarest. I'm the owner of Pyro Pizza here at Cartopia. We're a wood-fired pizza cart. You can see our oven back here. We've been at this location in some form since 2009. This is one of the oldest food cart pods in the city of Portland. We're lucky to still be around. We've got a great customer base, great neighbors, and we make pizza. So I'm going to show you what we do here. We've got this big wood-fired oven. We built it ourselves in the cart, built the cart around it. We are burning hardwood, and that is our sole source of fuel. So all the baking that we do is wood-powered, just like it's always been. This is a kind of Neapolitan-inspired pizza that we make. It's a little bit different. It's kind of our take on that style. So we're using a cold fermented dough. This dough is about 2 days old, and it has been slowly developing flavor and structure under refrigeration. So it just came out of the fridge, and I'm going to make a margarita pizza here. It's a classic Neapolitan style. We do what's called a table stretch. We don't throw our pizza dough up in the air. It's a little bit wet for that. That can look cool, but this gets the job done a little more quickly. So the pizza margarita, as we make it, gets 4 ingredients. There's a simple uncooked tomato sauce. You get a lot of bright tomato flavor out of an uncooked sauce. A house stretched mozzarella cheese. And then on top of that, you get some fresh basil and a little bit of olive oil on top of the basil. It's a very casual thing. We're not going to spend too much time making it look pretty. The oven does that. So I'm getting my fire up, get it nice and bright in there. And then load the pizza in. Now that pizza is going to take about 2 minutes to bake, about 2 minutes or so. And when it comes out, we'll have a hot and fresh pizza, just about as fresh as it gets, right out of the oven. So we're looking for a couple things here. We want the crust to rise really quickly. And we also want some blistering. We want little black bubbles to form on the surface of the crust. And that tells us that we've got a fire that's hot enough. It's rapidly expanding the dough, and the moisture is leaving in the form of steam. And we'll get a nice crispy outside to the crust, and we'll have a nice tender inside with a nice open crumb. That's what we're looking for. So you can see those black blisters starting to form on the outside of the crust there. I'm just going to turn it so that the blonde part of the crust faces the fire and gets some color and some puff. This wood is burning a little bit hot. There's a little bit of smoke coming off, which is not ideal, but it's something that happens sometimes when you use kiln-dried wood, which is what we do when we have to. I'm just looking at the bottom. You can see on the bottom there's some coloring as well, but it's keeping pace with the color on the top of the pizza, which is what we want. And that pizza's done. So there's that color on the bottom, little black spots, but no deep dark burns. The outside has these nice black blisters on it. And that mozzarella is still a little bit mounded up, but it's getting soft at the edges. It's got some browning. This is just what we want. And that nice crispy sound on the cut. It's not crunchy, it's just a really delicate crispy sound. And there we have a margarita pizza.
All right, tasty good PDX. Ready to have my margarita pizza from Pyro Pizza. If you look around, they got a little tent here, and it's nice because if it's raining, you can come into, I believe what Ethan said was the oldest food courtyard in Portland, if I'm correct. It's really great. 12th and Hawthorne in Central East Side. And joining me today is also a young lady who'll be starting our music show on Talkcast PDX, Rekka. And it's going to be Recognition is the name of her show. It'll be starting in a week. We're filming this just before that, so she's going to have a little tasty good pizza with me today and share with us her opinion of this wonderful pizza from Pyro Pizza.
Ooh, this is like old school looking. It's awesome. Mmm, that's good. And they did that with like wood fire? Oh wow. Mmm, good.
All right, Rekka had her piece. Now I shall have my margarita with basil, mozzarella. Mmm. Mmm. Thin crusted pizza, by the way, which is my favorite. I'm not a deep dish guy. I'm an Italian traditional type of guy, pizza from Boston. We like them thin, a little soft. The tomato sauce is fantastic. Dough is nice. You can't go wrong. It's a fantastic pizza from Pyro Pizza. Wood fired, which is the way I like it, which is the way most of them make it in Portland. And I love being outside. Thin crust, wonderful pizza. You know what? It's tasty good.